You see, we all been taught this hood way like it's the way we supposed to live. Like we supposed to ignore the rich way and skip to the hood way. Well, fuck the hood way, I want the rich way. The hood way or the rich way. You want the hood way or the rich way. You want the hood way or the rich way. Hood way or the rich way. The hood way noodles, that's cool and all. Rich way got the steaks, I want the steaks and all. Hood way or the rich way. Hood way driving buckets.
The show about to start. Get your water ready. Tighten up.
Easy to pick. I want the rich. Fuck the hood way. I want the rich. I want the
It's your boy Prezi, Presidential Talent Group is the label. Here we are with another episode of Bar Talk from the Crib, episode 66. Ooh, we just did 65. You know, on the bench. That was a cold one. Or you on the bench for a reason. If you ain't seen it, better go check it out. Episode 66. We're gonna jump right on in. Always be grateful. There's too many of y'all wondering why you're going through stuff and you're never grateful. You never say thank you. When have you said thank you for what I have? Even in the midst of BS, even in the midst, you should be thanking God. And we know we got to mention God every episode. So thank God for me even waking up and even being here. Thank God for you being here. But you got to thank God on a daily basis, really like an hourly basis. If you want to be the most productive in your life, you want to get the most back in return, you need to give as much gratitude as possible. You need to set a daily alarm that every hour you just thank God for my kids. Thank God for being alive. Thank God for being able to move my fingers when other people can't. Just for the simple things in life, okay? Always be grateful. Always find some time to be grateful for something, and you're going to always see how all of a sudden you being blessed. Because if you're not thankful for what you have now, God ain't giving you nothing else. You ain't even said thank you for what I gave you. Oh, one. Practice daily gratitude. Why? In hard moments, a daily habit of gratitude helps you anchor your focus on what still works, reducing despair and building emotional resilience. So you want to practice, like I said, thank you, thank you, thank you. You see why, okay? You want to build that resilience. 2, reframe complaints into curiosity. Why? When adversity hits, turning complaints into curiosity reveals lessons and small wins you can be grateful for, sustaining hope. Those small wins is what you always want to remind yourself of. You a LeBron James, you a Kobe, you a doctor, but you don't know it. So you got to remind yourself, dang, I passed my test. Congratulations. Dang, I woke up on time for a week this week. Usually I don't do that. Congratulations. Celebrate those small wins. 3, focus on what you can control. You can't control everything, okay? Focus on what you can control. Oh, this happened. You can't control that. Why cry for spilled milk? Why? Gratitude grows when you acknowledge your agency in small areas, even amid larger challenges, giving you a sense of progress. 4, keep a gratitude journal, including tough moments you survive. Just jot down all the stuff you're grateful for. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that. It's always good to write it down and make it plain. And it says, even in the tough moments, you survive. If you ain't thanking God in the tough moments, even though you don't got the money that you want, even though that something bad happened, look for the good and the bad and thank God anyway, that's where your blessing's going to come. If you can't endure the bad and not be grateful and find the good, ain't no greater ever coming. Why? Writing down both joys and lessons learned from hardship reminds you that you've endured before and you can endure again. Okay. 5, express gratitude to others, especially during hardship. Why? Thanking and acknowledging others builds support and connection, which are lifelines when times are tough. Okay. 6, view adversity as a teacher. Why? Gratitude emerges when you recognize growth, strength, and a new skill gained from struggle. So when you always looking to see what you did, you always find something to be thankful for. Oh, I used to be able to make 1 shot. Now I can make 3 in a row. Oh, I used to be able to run half a mile. Now I can run a mile. Find those things to be thankful for and be thankful. 7, limit exposure to negativity. The moment somebody called me with the trauma dumping, I'm getting them off the phone. The moment that they call with anything negative, I don't want my spirit, soul, or well-being being anything around anything negative. Don't tell me something negative what people got going on that you ain't calling me about some money or something positive. Get up off my phone. Why? Protecting your mental space helps you notice even small positive reinforcing gratitude when circumstances are rough. Okay. 8, practice presence and mindfulness. Why? Being present helps you notice simple comforts and moments of peace, making gratitude possible even in stress. That's the important part. Even when you're going through something, that's when God wants to see the gratitude. So if everything going good, he gonna send a storm your way to make sure that you still gonna pray to the right God, and you still gonna show that even in the bad, that you still gonna show gratitude. Okay. 9, serve others even in small ways. Me doing this podcast, I'm serving others. I'm getting the knowledge that I've gained, giving it to you in a small video format so that you can learn something instantly and fast. You need to find a way to do the same. Serve others, even if it's in a small way. Helping that old lady with her yard next door, helping the old man with some knowledge, helping a young person stay out of the streets. Serve others in small ways. Why? Helping other ships focus outward, reminding you of value beyond your own troubles and often prompting gratitude for your ability to contribute. So when you crying that you ain't ate today and you see somebody ain't ate in 3 days, you're going to be thankful because you see somebody else is going through way worse than you ever going through. 10, end the day with reflection. Our favorite thing to do. Self-reflect, self-reflect, self-reflect. That way you can see where you went wrong and where never to do it again. Failure is success, so you'll learn from your failures at the end of the day when you self-reflect. Why? Reflecting on what you endured and what improved reinforces gratitude and prepares you for more resilient tomorrow. You want to prepare today for tomorrow, and you want to be better tomorrow than you were today. So last week shouldn't be you. This week shouldn't be you compared to last week. You're a whole new different person. Episode 66. If you've learned nothing, learn. Always be grateful. Always find something to say thank you for. In tough times, gratitude isn't denial of pain. It's not saying, oh, I'm saying thank you even though I'm hurting. It's a deliberate choice to acknowledge what remains good. To honor small wins and stay connected to hope and purpose. Gratitude strengthens resilience, fuels perseverance, and deepens your relationships, making it a steady compass when the road gets rough. Commit to choosing gratitude daily and let it guide your actions, your healing, and your growth. Episode 66, practice daily gratitude. Set an alarm. Every hour, it's 24 hours a day, at least 24 times. Say thank you for this, thank you for that. You got a crash car, thank you for a crash car. If you walking, thank you that I even have feet to walk on. If you in a wheelchair, thank you that I'm still alive because some people died. Episode 66, if you don't learn nothing, you don't learn. Practice daily gratitude. Always be grateful. And you know, we was 4 episodes behind. This is episode 66, so we're going to drop 67 next. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Ooh, it goes.